Hello everybody. How you doing? Tonight I hope the answer to that is tremendous. So I would like to say welcome to Tracy Creating. I am Tracy, and throughout this video, may you be inspired, learn something new, or simply relax while you're watching. So I'm just trying to pull this up on another device so I can see who comes in to say hello, and if there are any questions in the chat box. So, still taking a moment. All right. So as you can see, we have a balloon already set up in front of you. We have white, which is kind of a mixture because I did a bit of a mess up, of titanium white and Spring brand white house paint with Floetrol and Atelier boring medium. And the reason that I did a bit of a mess up is because I grabbed the wrong Floetrol bottle. I do have writing all over the front of it, and in the moment I just didn't see it. And boy oh boy, is this taking a long time to come through. Okay, so I put the titanium white in the cup and then poured in my pre-mixed white house paint instead of Floetrol. So, something a little different. I also did the same thing for all of them. So, this is lamp black, also mixed with my Spring brand white house paint. So, and I'm surprised that it doesn't look grey, so it still looks black, which is amazing. And cerulean blue is the colour I've chosen for tonight. So, also mixed with my Spring brand white house paint. Yeah, so a little bit of a hiccup, but I just mixed them all in, checked how they looked, and went, you know what, I'm going to keep rolling with it. So go with the flow. Right, so I'll pop on my gloves. And we got hello, how you going? And we also have Celine. Hi, Celine. And from Celine B Art Studio. All right. So I just thought before I started, I would show you the coasters from the resin. Griselle, hola, how are you? Or hola. Lovely to have you here, welcome. So let's have a quick look at these. I wanted to leave them on the white background so you could hopefully see a lot clearer without anything colourful or anything in the background. So they look pretty awesome. I'm so happy with them. So I'll have to try it again with some different colours. So there we go. Really happy. I think this time around we'll do the purple. So just let that camera pause there for a moment. Okay, put these over here. So the backs are still on, and we won't remove that back protective plastic until I'm completely finished, because I was thinking I may want to do a flood coat So cover the entire lot with some clear resin. So there we have it. That's how they look. That looks positive, Chriselle. Okay. Let's see. So here is my balloon blown up. I've stretched it. I've squashed it. Ready to use. I have some clear Perspex rounds again that I'm going to use. And because I'm going to do the balloon, I want to leave them flat on the surface so that I can put pressure on them. Then I have my little caps that I will put them on after they have been balloon smashed. So, black, white and cerulean blue. So, alright, let's see. I have an edge that I started. Where is it? Oh, here. So just peeling off that protective coating now. I'll sit them on there temporarily. This one I started as well. Oh, I thought I had them all lined up, ready to go. So this has been protecting the Perspex. So you can see the reflection. Nice and clear. And this is the back, so this still has the plastic on it, and that's the same light. So really, that's plastic, that's Perspex. Go. There it is. Oh, I'm really sorry. That noise is probably really horrible, isn't it? Okay, let's get this over and done with. There we go. Rip it off like a band-aid. Hello, Jelly Bean. How you going? Alrighty. So one by one, let me try and center you a little bit. Well, that's not going to work with a balloon smash, is it? So I'm just going to move you to the side. Around we go and down. That looks about good. So that way you can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's get to it. So I'm going to use black. It's just going to be random, as you can see. I could put them all on, couldn't I? Bit black. Let's just get to pouring the cup. So you can see my paint is a little thicker tonight, generally because of my mix-up. That's okay, we're going to roll with it. Some of this paint is going to flow off the edges, which is fine too, because I would like it to be sure to go all the way to the edges. So this is my titanium white mix. A little bit all over. And down here. Ooh, there's a lot on that one. That happens sometimes. And so now this gorgeous cerulean blue, cerulean blue. So it's very stunning. It may appear a little bit lighter tonight based on the fact that it has some of that Spring brand White House paint in it. So just adding a little hint of the blue. And this one here, let's do that way. There we go. Alrighty, so let's get into it. We're going to make a right mess down here because this is the, whoops, smashing zone. And I have some paper towel ready to wipe off the balloon. So here we go. All right. Push down, go to the edges. Wow. I've never used lamp black before, I don't think. But, yeah. So I really don't know how much the lamp black would take over from the other colours. That's pretty. It does need to come into that centre a little bit. So now I will use my very well loved palette knife and scoop it up. Let's grab a little bit of black from that edge and put it into there. Now try and get under it. Pop it up. Oh boy. Okay. This one down. Balloon. Slowly. Well, that one's got a lot more of the blue in it. There we go. Hi, Kerry. How are you going? And Twisted Art Lady is here. How are you, Twisted? So get under that again to pick it up. Let's have a look. That looks awesome. See the black, white and cerulean blue for those of you who have just popped in. Where's my photo paper? Yes, I know. I thought that too. You're great. You're having your coffee. Awesome. Sounds good. And Jelly Bean was all good too. Awesome. And the Artist Haven is here. Hey, Tish. How you going? All good here. Managed to sneak and... Oh, a small painting today. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. Now I'll just do this one. Slowly it up. Ooh, that one's very black. Very, very black. Let's get under it. Okay. Just want to turn that around and make me feel a little bit better. There we go. And you're having a coffee and waking up, Tish? Awesome. Mornings, aren't you think? Potentially not after last night, though. Might need several coffees. And some water. Oh dear. Twisted is planning your art. You need to film and ship today. Oh gosh. There we go. That's busy. Busy, busy. Look at all this mess. Right, let's see if we get more white staying here with us on this one. Pushing down, slowly bringing back up. We already have a little bit more white on this one. There we go. Under it, lift it up. That's nice. I like how random they can be. And this is a mess. How random, you don't know whether it's going to come out really heavily black or really evenly coloured. It's just however it comes out. So because, there we go. They're very pretty. Thank you, Carrie. They are. We will have a close-up shortly. I just think while we are here, and why not, let's do some squares as well. So just peel off the plastic. I'm just going to do that a little bit over here so I'm not ripping it right in the microphone. One. Last night was great. You love that blue? It's gorgeous, isn't it? It was fun. I only scraped in at the last, I think, 20 minutes. But even that was crazy. So I will have to go back and watch the whole thing to see how it progressed. Oh dear. Well, congratulations on your 750 subscribers too, Tish, which is what brought on the celebration of last night. Sorry about that again. There we go. All right, so they're all ready. And I just need 4 more stands for them. All right, for right now, let's work with one here. So this time, we'll change it up and go with white first. Oh, we ended up pouring it, didn't we? Just pour it. Whoop! Can you see that? So for those who have come in late, there was a little error I did in mixing. And instead of grabbing my Floetrol bottle to mix with my paints, I grabbed my Spring Brand house paint pre-mix bottle. So all of my paints are actually mixed with Spring Brand white house paint, including this black, which still came out pitch black. And this is lamp black, titanium white, and cerulean blue. They're all the Montmartre paints. And then the randomness of the white Spring Brand house paint in there as well. A bit more black there. A bit more black on this one. So I think what we'll see here is a majority white come through. There we go. Oh, thank you, Griselle. So less of the colour, because the whole idea was to do a black, white, and. So that's what they're going to look like here. And, oh dear. Okay, next goal is 1K. Absolutely. That won't take you long. You'll be there before you know it. All right. So I'm going to start with, now that the paint's on them all, we'll go here. How you see that one? Yep. And let's go. Balloon down, push it out. I will have to touch up the corners. Oh, wow. Okay. That is so pretty. So what I will just do for the corners is use my finger and just drag it out to the edge. So just touching the edge of the paint and bringing it out. Touching the edge and bringing it out. There we go. Now I can use the corners to pick these up. That is gorgeous. Just want to put some black there. Oopsie. If you fiddle too much, it can work in the opposite favour. So how's that? I love it. So nice to have the different shape as well as the rounds, so the squares too. We'll go with this one. So because there is the clear plastic Still on the back, I'm happy to put it down in the pile of paint. Push it out. Bring it back up, nice and steady. Give it a moment. There we go. Grab some black, which has white under it. Touch the edge of the paint and drag it out. Trying to maintain the colours that are in those corners. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Beautiful. Oops, I think I dragged my finger or something through it. Yeah. All good. All right. Another stand, pop that there. Once we've done all these four, we'll come in, we'll have a nice close-up. But as we get these next two done, please subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. And leave a comment below or say hello in the chat box. And also share this video with others who you think might also appreciate it. Really does help. Really gorgeous. That's gorgeous. Exquisite. Awesome. Twisted Art Lady, still trying to get your first 250? Alrighty, let's get on that. There we go. Maybe there's something we could do together as a type of collaboration. If you'd be interested in that, let me know. Bring this one to the edge. There we go. Smushed a bit of white in there, but that's okay. There we go. Let's have a closer look. Okay, there we go. That's pretty. That's kind of got that clear white dot in the center. So, and running out of space now. Last one. Whoops. All right, so I may have to do this one in my hand. So, wipe off the balloon. It's very black. All right. Give it a nice press. Steady up. Oh, pretty. I think I actually pressed too hard. I think I was compensating for holding it in my hand. That's all good. Grab this black corner and this corner. Here we go. You can see in this one, there's a lot more grooves, maybe, if I can get that in the right light. There we go. And that's where I pushed too hard. came out with those grooves. I think I'm going to go again. I don't want to have it like that. Just putting some black into there. Dash of white. And a hint more of the blue. Sort of trying to keep it in areas that it's already in. So we'll see how that goes. And try not to push so hard this time. Steady. This is that thing I was talking about. When you fiddle too much, because there is such a thing. Okay, so really quickly, I am going to add a lot more paint, because for this I really don't want to have the too much push too hard grooves. Right, I'll leave it on the table. I moved the other ones away so I had room. Beautiful. Much happier with that. And I know many people will tell you, you know, everybody loves different things. That's true. But I also, if I'm not happy with something, I'm less likely to put it out there. I have a hole in my thumb. Oh. Hello. How are you? All right. Okay, so sorry about that last little bit of fiddling. And now I've just paint everywhere. Okay. Let's just catch up with the chat quickly. And that would be awesome. Cool. We shall sort something out. I'll get my mods to post your channel in the chat while you're there. Sharing. Wow, very beautiful. Thank you, Celine. Yes, that's a lovely offer, Tish. Thank you. And oh, you did something similar. Awesome. That is red instead of blue. You know, my initial thought was red. Black, white, red. Because that red had that really powerful punch, I think, with red and black. But I really didn't want to do red. Even though that was my first thought, I still wanted to do red. And the cerulean blue came up in conversation, so I went with that. So, you nearly choked. Oh, but it was just, I don't even know when it ripped. I didn't even feel it. So, gloves don't help you. Blue does too, though. It's pretty. Yes, I agree. Yep, I totally get that, Tish. Ah, she loves red. Perfect then. Beautiful. All right. So, let's have a close-up. So, we'll start at the back with our first ones of the rounds. Oh, actually, sorry. I'll torch them to get out any bubbles because that's always nice to do. Oops. Try to go in circles. Sometimes I rush. And I was doing some straight lines then and got a bit close. So this has brought out some speckles, which I don't mind. So, okay, let me just show you this one. Right, so see these little bits here? That was where I got too close to the heat gun because I was rushing. There we go. Okay. So here's how they look. Black, white, and cerulean blue. So there we have it. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in, for saying hello, joining in the chat. I will continue along this row, and then I'll catch up with the chat box, and we'll sign off. So I think this one is my favorites. I really like these ones here. These little speckles, freckles for Tish. So that looks pretty cool. I like those. Come over to here. There we go. Alrighty. So there we have it. We'll try and do a little bit of a wide shot. So you've got a few things to look at. Even though this one is really dark, I want to leave it because it goes along with the randomness of fluid art and the different techniques. So let's have a look and catch up with the chat. So if you've got any questions, please pop it in now. So I'll hopefully see it with any lag or anything, any delays. And absolutely love that blue. I'm all about purple. Yes. Yeah. Well, this blue is stunning. If you can find a cerulean blue, absolutely give it a go. Purple was another choice I had too, though. Okay. Freckles, there we go. They're all gorgeous. Thank you, Kerry. Always fun to watch you art. I appreciate that, Twisted. And you go for freckles too. Not brave enough to do videos. My paintings don't always work out. Hey, Kerry, no, seriously, I wouldn't stress because half of mine don't work out either. Or they don't work out the way I thought they would. Or I have trouble with paint or something. It's a part of it, part of the journey. Here we go. The Artist's Haven. I have so many freckles, I don't mind sharing a few with my art. That's a nice thought. If you've ever noticed my arms, I'm all freckled too. And Jerry, just record your art and only share what you want to share. That's a really good idea. You can wait to give live only when you're comfortable. There you go. How awesome is that advice? Twisted, you're freckled too. Okay, record them. If painting was out. See? You're on the ball too, Tish. Thank you, thank you. Love all this support. It's amazing. I don't have freckles. I have sun kisses. Wow. All right, thanks. Love that. And love watching you. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Your support is incredible. And I'm so grateful. Angel kisses from your grandmother. Nice. Yep. Angel kisses. All right, so there we have it, guys. Thank you so, so much. You're amazing. And if you have to go anywhere at the moment, please take care. Take your masks, wash your hands. That it is important because you are important. So from myself always, the art community on YouTube is beautiful. Thank you. It really is supportive and sharing and inspiring. It truly is. So from myself, always be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.